So in the past couple of months, I've been working on like doing writing around lists of songs to have it so that I'm if I'm playing the music that I'm a character and I'm in some kind of time place, and this is something that musicians do a lot in order to figure out what kind of costumes to wear. And so when I went all the way from or concentrated on from London 1971 to all the way until 1989, because there was a whole bunch of footage that I was using for the BBC that's available still to use in the video archive for London, but that material kind of dries up in 1988, and then I found uh, a bunch of videos that were from a TV show in Paris that kind of picked up the slack from that. But that TV show goes until 1993, and um, then basically all the Japanese TV that I've tried after that, from 1993 to the present day, and also all the Swedish TV, and also I think Australian TV too, maybe, and that would end up being quite. I didn't try Australian for the present day, but Swedish TV in the present day, you can put it on YouTube, and it's okay to use it by default, except for people in Sweden. It ends up being blocked in Sweden, and it seemed to me that the Japanese TV that I used, um, no, I still haven't tried that up to the present day yet, but I did try it for quite a few years, and it was okay to use it, even though it's copywritten. It says, okay to use on YouTube. So if I was going to do the same thing, going from Paris 93 to the present day, I could just go straight up to the present day, basically. If I want to show the present day, the best source I know of, it seems to me, that I would, by default, would be the Swedish TV. Like, they show, I mean, who knows? It's like tens of thousands of videos of Swedish TV going all the way from, I guess, 1993 to the present day. There was some footage I used that they had gotten from the BBC, so that was I had to edit that out, but it just makes it so that if I wanted to have a narrative, I could, and I wanted it to be happening in 2024 or something like that. I could take the Swedish video and just mute the sound and then narrate it and go, here's all the stuff that's happening in 2024, and I could show the news events and things like that, and you don't really need to show that much just to support a story. But also in 93, well, I should say, like, the kind of music that I like to play usually is ones that have a good like vocal melody. I'm kind of drawn to that because if I'm standing correctly, I can really belt out a song that's got like really long notes and all kinds of weird vocal variation in it and stuff like that. So I'm drawn to that, and that was like kind of the golden age for that. Was I shouldn't say it was a golden age. It was just that, like, in the 70s, it was really thick with like nice melodies with just backed by a guitar, which is kind of what I'm working with here. But I'm not opposed to singing with a large orchestra. In fact, when I was growing up, I played in the orchestra and in the school band too. I mean, I was actually trained to do things that way. So playing solo all the time, it just makes it easy. It gives me like I can really navigate around quickly if I'm just playing songs, especially on the ukulele and singing them. I can play 40 or 50 songs a day if I do it that way. But what I have left to do, like so starting in '93, it is no longer the golden age of that type of music, and there's a lot of music after that that kind of picks up where people start to use machines a lot more and rely on machines and not so much on making nice vocal parts with interesting chords and things like that, which is what they were focusing on in the 60s and 70s all the way up until like 84, I think. And then after that, it was like machines, showing off machines, how all the cool machines do things. No, but there was actually a lot of people, not a lot, but there was some musicians who were still doing like melodic music, the type of music that I cover. There's still quite a bit of that all the way up until the present day, but you just have to be focused on it. I mean, it's like, so these would be like songs, I made a list. These would be like songs that I would play, or I want to learn how to play because I know that they're really popular. And so if I was somewhere and somebody wanted me to play, they might request one of these songs. So these are the songs that I think people might want to, uh, like I just said. So here's the list, and I'm going to actually play these, or not all of them. Some of them I included ones that are, female vocalists, but I might play those too as long as they're not too female oriented, which they are sometimes. I have to read the lyrics first to see if they're manly enough. Anyway, those are the songs, and so I'm going to work on those now. Basically, yeah, if I want to represent all the way from, or have like video backing material to go along with the songs from 1993 until the present day, I would just snag it from Swedish TV, probably. I mean, assuming that they would allow me to use it, I would snag it if it was allowed to use, but that would be and also Japanese TV too. But Japanese TV, I mean, you can really tell it's Japanese TV, where Swedish TV, you can kind of pass it off as American USA TV if you edited everything really carefully. You might be able to do that with Japanese TV too, but I have a feeling that it would be easier to make Swedish TV look like USA TV. And as far as I can tell, you can't use anything, any USA TV, like American TV shows, anything like that stuff is copyrighted, heavily copyrighted, going even back a long time. But it is okay to use USA films that are really old, like the Three Stooges. I could have a whole YouTube channel, the Three Stooges, but I have a feeling somebody has already done that. In the meantime, I'm a vocalist primarily, so but I like to tell a story around it, and so that's why I'm doing this research. Anyway, that is all I can think to say right now. I'm just gonna go through this list and actually play these songs. I think next thing. Okay, ciao.